Yo, what's up, Team Handsome Guy? Welcome to another Q&A video, and if I haven't told you yet today, you look amazing. And in this video is another Facebook Q&A video. I got about 30 questions I'm going to burn through right now. Lots of good ones in here. So the trend for these videos is they've been taking a long time. I may separate them in the future, but as for now, they're going to stay long because it's easier for me to just keep talking. Either way, if you want to ask me questions, these questions come directly from a post that I do weekly into the Facebook group. Sometimes I try to get them in that week, but other times like obviously today's Monday, I get busy. But whatever. These things get done. I love doing them for you. Either way, first question is from Kirill Mladenovsky. I hope I didn't just kill your name, but I'm sorry if I did. He said, what are your thoughts on Nike Roshe, or Roshe, I don't know how they actually say it, runs triple black as part of my daily uniform throughout high school. Ways to dress it up. Thanks, man. Love your stuff. Thank you, man, for watching my stuff and reading my stuff and asking questions like this. If you don't know, those are the Roshe runs. Roshe or Roshe. I don't know exactly what the sneakerhead terminology is for it. But I do actually like those. I like any shoe in all black, and especially these. These are actually very rare. Sneakerheads, guys that are into sneakers, they like these a lot. You can and should actually get these for daily uniform. They can be dressed up because they're all black. You can wear them with dark denim, a nice button-up like some I have on right now. You can throw a jacket on. They look really cool. So yes, I am all for the Roshe Run triple blacks. Just like any shoe that Nike makes in all black. Can you get away with wearing them in a dressy occasion, like a nice club or dinner? I wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot of other better options out there for you. So just keep it more to the casual. But yes, you can use that for your daily uniform, and they are quite badass, and I like them. And if you do get them, drop some pictures into the group because I want to check them out. Kerem Nassar asks, what do you think of Diamond Supply Co. and Sneakerheads? First off, I used to wear Diamond Supply Co., so I actually like the company. But if you're over the age of 16, I don't think you should wear Diamond Supply Co. That falls under my category of I hate lots and lots of logos. Like most of their shit has logos emblazed all over the chest. Just not a good look if you're over the age of 16. So if you're under the age of 16, you can get away with it, but there's a lot better options out there for you. As well as Sneakerheads. I like Sneakerheads. If you're into a hobby, it's a pretty cool thing to get into. I was actually trying to get myself a pair of the Yeezy Boost 350s this weekend. I fell short because them things sold out so goddamn fast, and I slept in a little too late. So either way, I do appreciate Sneakerheads and the culture. I think paying any more than 200 bucks or so for a pair of shoes is a little kind of ridiculous, especially for casual athletic shoes, not ones that are going to last you 5-10 years like some Allen Edmonds dress shoes or Wingtips or something of that nature. But hey, to each their own, good hobby, whatever. I respect you. And I do follow a couple sneakerheads on YouTube. I like Eddie Wynn Kicks. He's got some good stuff, and he's a huge sneakerhead. Yo Auntie, I watch some of his videos. They're all big sneakerheads, big following. So check those guys out if you're into sneakerheads. I really like Eddie Wynn Kicks though. Seems like a cool guy. Vinny Martinez asked, can you use Toms for a night outfit? I see a lot of people wearing tie-dye shirts. Should you ever wear tie-dye shirts? So that's two questions. Can I use Toms for a night outfit? Absolutely. Just depends on what you wear with them and what style Toms. There's a lot of Toms. If you mean the casual slip-ons, I'd probably avoid any dressy situations where I need to wear them. But I have seen people wear them with suits, so it's just kind of how you rock it. Tie-dye, I mean, it doesn't have logos, so it kind of falls under one of my categories, but I think you're better than tie-dye, so I'll leave that there. Abdu Zandani, I might be getting a job at Buckle soon, and I'd like to know what do you think about their style. If you avoid anything with the rhinestones, stuff that looks like Affliction, anything that has like those crazy big fat stitchings on the jeans, you're good to go. I've heard good things about their jeans. I myself am just a little weirded out trying to walk into that store. So it reminds me too much of Affliction and Ed Hardy to actually really like it. Javier Marsh asks, how do you stay productive all the time? Any good tips on improving your confidence? I stay productive all the time because I have to. If I'm not productive, I don't make any money. So that's my motivation. And any good tips on improving your confidence? Dress better, but you already probably know that. Other than that, repetition, be confident in your work, have passion, read a lot, like what you're doing, and it will show. Hope that's a brief answer, but I gotta burn through these questions. Steven Castro asks, hex ties, yes or no? I've seen the hex ties. They're like those like plastic looking ties. I say no. If you're going to get a tie, get a black 2-inch knit skinny tie. Got a nice tie bar. You can wear it on any occasion. It looks dope. It's always classic. It's one of those pieces that just makes you look really, really smart when you wear a hex tie. Just a little, it's a little too out there. So I don't know. I maybe if I see one, put one on, I'm sure I could style it, make it look cool, but it's not something I would go out and buy, especially because they're like 200 bucks, I think. So I'm not against that. Ashish Grover asks, how to reduce nervousness during presentations. The best thing I do is talk to my camera on YouTube, and that's helped me a lot with giving talks and presentations. I presented at StyleCon last year. I've done a lot of local talks here in my area. As far as that, you know, one of the things I always thought is like everybody's afraid of, it's like not personal, but public speaking is ranked higher above like death for people that they're scared of. And if everybody's scared of something, I tend to gravitate towards that because that means that it's a way I can differentiate myself, and public speaking is a way to do that. It's very easy. And just because you're doing it means you're standing above everybody else. So if you just stand up there and start talking and you don't kind of sound like an idiot, you're going to win because everybody sitting down is probably afraid to be up there anyway. So that is how you reduce nervousness. Just know that just by being up there, you're on another level and they're not. So question 2, how do you make your voice louder without losing clarity? I've received comments that my voice is clear while presentations but not loud, and also I tend to lose my voice clarity when I try to be loud. Want to know if I'm a brilliant orator like yourself. Well, when I started making videos, I didn't have a microphone. I still don't have a microphone. I just talk loud. So that's how I just got used to talking loud. I don't normally talk like this in person. I'm actually a pretty mellow speaker. So this is from practice of doing video after video after video after video after video, and knowing that I need to talk loud so you guys can understand me. That's why, I mean, if I had a microphone attached to me, I probably wouldn't need to speak as loud, but I probably still would because I'm just so used to it. So just practice it more. Start talking louder. And I've gone out a lot in the nightclubs and things, and it's loud in there, so you have to talk loud. So Raya Burnell asks, how did you start dressing better yourself? I'm assuming you didn't discover the 51 Handsome Secrets just by looking at Pinterest. Where did I start? If you watch my sales video for 51 Handsome Secrets, I started dressing well because I really just wanted to reinvent myself, and it was time for a change. And I knew that my appearance was stopping me from a lot of things in life, and it was a shitty realization. But I just said fuck it, and I dove in head first to dressing well. I really didn't find anything specific, or there's nothing like that triggered it. I mean, I got broken up with my girlfriend, but I knew that I needed to change something, and I wanted to completely reinvent myself. And the way I looked was the #1 way to do that at the time. So that's what I did. And I devoured Pinterest. I read a lot of books. Like a lot of the dating books and pickup books talk about style, but they don't really tell you what to do. So once I started reading some of that stuff, I would go online and look at it and just kind of decipher what I thought was cool. I did learn a lot from, as far as just dressing up, I learned a lot from Antonio Centeno. We're now really good friends with Real Men Real Style, but he was really too square. No offense, Antonio, if you're watching this, but he was just a little square for me. He was real dressy. I wanted the more streetish, casual, so I kind of just had to learn for myself, look at a lot of other bloggers and stuff going on, but really it was just kind of pinballing around, just taking an idea from here, idea from there, and going. I do still to this day take a lot of inspiration from celebrities and what they wear at the red carpet events and things of that nature, and just how they dress casually on a day-to-day basis is a good place to start. I mean, that's where I started, so hope that answers that question. Naveed Hari, how do you take the perfect Facebook profile picture? I don't know. I've had the same one for like 2 years. I'm probably the worst person to ask for that. Just take one where you're having fun and you look like you're not a douchebag. There you go. Naveed asks, what's the best book on marketing that I've ever read? It's not on marketing, but the best book is by Dan Kennedy, Wealth Attraction in the New Economy. Badass book, will change your life. Michael Schroeders, how did you start your non-job? I'm currently a self-employed engineer, but I want to help more people at the same time. Should I attempt the non-job campaign that Elliot Hull started? I think it's great. First off, Elliot's my friend. I'm 100% supportive of the non-job campaign. if you don't know what that is, that just means making money by your passion. Basically what I do, teaching guys about style. How did I start mine? I fell into it. I talk about this a lot. There's actually a video that I talk about my entire journey into this. So I'm not going to run this video up. I'm already at 10 minutes now. But I fell into this because people wanted my information, and I saw that they wanted my information, so now I'm giving it to them. I'm passionate about fashion and style. I like to look good. I like to always go shopping. I'm into it. It seemed like a good fit, and I was helping a lot of people. So that's kind of the #1 way that I fell into my non-job. And do I think you should start it? Absolutely. But I wouldn't quit your current job until you're making money with your non-job. So hope that answers your question, Michael. If you have more specific, drop them into the Facebook group, and I may do another video about that. But I do have a video where I talk about all this. I'll link it in the comments. Steven Nikela asks, how do you feel about fitted hats? Are there any brands of hats, new era style hats that can be dressed up? I don't think any hat really can be dressed up, especially a flat build new era. I like them as long as they have no logos, or if you're really passionate about teams, you can rock it. I'm just not into it, so I'm the worst guy to ask about hats. I pay too much money to have my hair always look good, so I hate to cover it up with a hat. Sergius Dodds asks, is it a good option to spend $5,000 on a tailored suit from Tailor, or find it cheaper than buy a suit from a shop? First off, if you could afford a $5,000 tailored suit, by all means go ahead and get one, because you will probably not have a better fitting suit. But I personally can't do that, so I buy cheaper suits and get them tailored myself. Is there a better? The only thing that matters is, does it fit you right? A $5,000 suit that doesn't fit you good will never look better than a $60 H&M suit that fits you perfectly. So that's your answer right there. Just make sure it fits. And if it's getting custom made, then it'll probably fit better than the one you're going to get from H&M. But that's up to you if you want to spend that money. Florian asks, do you know any good boots that don't cost more than $150? I get so many boot questions. So many boot questions. I really like GBX. I always say that, but everybody tries to buy them in the summertime. You can't get good boots until it's fall and winter, because that's when people bring out the boots. Yes, you can get some deals here and there, but you'll never find the new styles until fall season. So that's brands I always look for: Diesel, All Saints, GBX, Steve Madden, and Aldo. Those are the main brands for boots. So if you don't find anything there, you know, you're probably gonna have to do some more searching and digging at your local mall. So I don't know, some cost more than $150, some cost less than $150. You know, it's just a matter of which ones you pick out. So that's my answer there. But wait another month when it's fall in the US, and you're gonna see all kinds of stuff. Jonas asks, what colors should you always try to avoid when buying, for example, a blazer? I'm not really against any colors. It's just whatever looks good on you. You have to buy things that look good on your skin tone and your body type. So if you just don't look good in red, don't buy a red blazer. If you don't look good in black, don't buy black. Buy navy, buy white. There really is no bad color. It's just you have to look at what looks good on you. So I would obviously avoid loud colors. Like, don't get a neon green blazer, just for the simple fact you're never going to wear it, but maybe one time that you probably need a neon green blazer. So that's my recommendation there. Let's see. Oh, Ryan Burnell said, Novita really no BS, well attraction. I hope you've read that. I'm sure you have if you recommended it. David Yashinsky asks, where are good places to buy good brand button collared shirts, short sleeve shirts, and other fashionable clothing? Dude, every one of my videos, David, I mention the same brands. Cotton On Express, H&M, JCPenney's, anywhere you can get shirts. If you can buy good shirts, just make sure they fit you properly. I'm partial to, I shop a lot at H&M. Old Navy, this is an Old Navy shirt. I'm sure everybody's going to ask me what shirt this is. This is Old Navy. It was 12 bucks. So I buy clothes from everywhere. I'm not partial to any brand whatsoever. How likely would they be found at Marshall's or any of these type of stores? Marshall's is a real bargain type of store. I'm sure you can find cool stuff there. I prefer to avoid those places because sometimes I'm not really sure why they're there. Some of the clothes may be fucked up, but I just stick to like the H&M, the Cotton On, the Express, and View clothes as an investment. I just realized I forgot to button my collars down. Damn, I hate when I do that. So, David, I hope that answers your question. If you're new to this, any of my programs will help you out. So grab whichever one you feel fit. Jonas Kuhnward asks, do you recommend having a daily uniform, or is it best to wear a completely different outfit every day? I recommend having a daily uniform until you get to the point where you can wear a different outfit every day and look good doing it. You have to have a good knowledge of fashion and a good knowledge of what looks good on you and what to wear for different occasions. So yes, I've talked about daily uniform all the time, so I highly recommend it, especially if you're new and just starting out. Keith Bell asks, where and how do I find badasses to network with or just become friends with in a big city? I have a whole product dedicated to that called $1 Million Networking. You can check it out at $1milliondollarnetworkingsystem.com or a link below this video. Best way to start, man, I go over all that in my book, but I want to give you a good nugget. If you do want to check that book out, it's on sale, and it was closed for a while. What's a good place? My favorite place is, I would start with meetup.com and look at like entrepreneur type groups and go check those out. And then second to that would be a passion type of club, like a passion sport. Like I always recommend that I'm into cycling, so we have a cycling group here, and I've met a lot of cool people that are actually wealthy in that type of environment. Paddleboarding is good, like CrossFit's good, just some sort of like a group activity, but you have to weed out who you think is a good person to hang out with. Romaine asks, how to wear jeans with boots over, inside, cuffed, on top. I get this question a lot too. I just cuff my pants one time and let them fall as they may. I don't wear them over, I don't wear them inside. I just kind of let them go and see how it looks. I hope that makes sense. Novita asks, I know you said company logos are bad and should not be worn, but does the same go for sports teams logos on shirts and hats? I'm not a big sports guy. I think there's a lot better things you could be doing than watching your TV for 4 hours on a Sunday afternoon. There's this thing called Living Life, and I think people should try it more. But I know that's probably going to piss off all the people that watch sports on this channel. So with that said, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think there's time and a place where you should never wear a sports shirt, and that's anything other than if you're at a sports game or watching a sports game. So there you go. And I answered hats prior to that too, Naveed. Watch roulette versus stainless steel. Which do you think is better? I don't think either one is better. I think it's all the look that you're going for and the outfit that you're wearing. Maddie Grothier asks, how do you style a jeans jacket? You can wear a jeans jacket with anything, especially if it's a black one. So there's nothing you can't not wear a jeans jacket with for the most part. It's a great thing. I would personally say some dark denim jeans. You never want to match the jean color, so always remember that. That's why I like black jean jackets. All right, I'm back. My camera cut off there on the jeans jacket. Like I said, jeans jackets, you need to wear dark denim, V-neck, jacket, boots. Great place to start for jeans jackets. Hope I didn't just repeat that, but I'm just restarting my camera because these things go long and I have to delete other files. I should have done that before. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. Oh, I lost my place. Florian wrote asks, when you buy clothes, is it better not to buy an item that when I don't have this wow, that is it feeling? No, you're absolutely right. Don't buy an item if you just don't absolutely really like that item. I have the rule of 3. If you can't picture yourself wearing that current item that you're about to buy with 3 different outfits in your current closet, don't buy it, hold off, wait, and see if you really want it when you come back later. That is a great way to save some money and always be wearing some cool looking shit. So if you don't like an item, no. I've passed up lots of stuff because I'm like, yeah, I like it, but I'm not in love with it. So there you go. With that being said, though, you're never going to fall in love with like a V-neck. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad there. Vinny Martinez asks, do you think Timberlands is a good pair of boots? Absolutely. I just, the way people wear Timberlands to me is kind of gives off that ghetto vibe. If you wear them in a classy way like I talk about on this channel a lot, yes, wear some Timberlands. Romaine Jaquez asks, wingtips, lace-ups, or buckles? I love all types of wingtips. I don't discriminate against one or the other. But lace-ups first, and then you can kind of go to maybe the monk straps. But just a basic pair of lace-up wingtips, badass. David Christian Ferranti asks, what's up, dude? You ask a lot of good questions. Thanks for watching my shit. Your go-to favorite boots for below 150? I think I just answered that question earlier. But my favorite go-to boots have and always probably will be GBX. Plus they hook up Team Handsome Guy all the time. So and they make good quality shit for less than $100. So that's why I like them. But Steve Madden and Aldo are awesome as well. 2, what quality pair of denim for around under 50 would you get? What brands do you recommend I look at? Dark raw skinny jeans would be dope because I want my jeans to slide into and showcase the boots. Distilled makes really, really good priced raw denim jeans for I think 65 or 75 bucks. I currently will probably be buying a couple pairs of them when I get into the fall season, but right now I'm still in shorts mode. So I also wear cotton on jeans quite a bit. So those are my 2 favorites. So hope that answers that. David also said, should your jeans slide into a hang over your boots? Personal preference, bro. But don't think about it too much. Just rock the shit out of your boots and your jeans. Naveed Harivi said, I know you hate cargo shorts, but do you also hate cargo pants? Yes. Brody Cornelli asked, what's the best way to dress up a leather jacket without giving off that punk look? If you wear it with a shirt with a tie underneath and nice dark denim and some nice shoes, you're not going to give off that punk look. Jared Haywood asked, what are your thoughts on these colored shoes? Would they look nice with a simple outfit? I hope you guys can see those. No, they wouldn't. I mean, I guess you could wear them with nothing else on, but no, I would. I don't like them. But some sneakerheads might, but no. Watch some of my other videos and you'll get some better shoes. Jared Haywood, also how to build an online brand. Any advice? Let me revert back to that question real quick, man. The guy with the name, I have no idea what it says. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's this last one right here. B, starts with a B. Venelin Nikolov in English. Okay, he answered it for him. Do you prefer a tie or bow tie and why? And how many long sleeve shirts should a man own? Name them. Keep up the great work. What if I don't want to name them, man? Do I prefer a tie or bow tie? I don't partially either one or the other. I don't really wear a whole lot of either one, but I do like knit ties, and I do have a nice slick ass wooden bow tie from the company Ella Bing here in Tampa, Florida, which is badass. But I'm not partial to either one. It's just a matter of mood and what I'm going to be wearing. All right, back to Jared Haywood. How to build an online brand, any advice? Okay, so I guess I could say that I'm good at this because I currently have an online brand, which is Team Handsome Guy and myself, Ryan Magin. I make videos and I do all this cool stuff for you guys. So how do you build one? You just start creating content that people want to watch, read, listen. It doesn't matter if it's podcast, video, or blogging. Pick a medium, provide value, give people some cool shit to consume, and you be their go-to source for that knowledge. Now, there's a lot of other people that do fashion and give fashion advice on there, but I like to think that I deliver it in a way that's both entertaining, informative, and top-notch, and a lot of value. So if you combine those things, if you can talk on video and you can be entertaining, if you can write entertaining, and if you talk on a podcast entertaining, you've got to keep viewers' attention, and you've got to make them want to continue to watch you. And judging by my view counts, how they've been growing, I'm getting better at this, and that is my number one way to